I my baba jaro kula imba cha tanona shi TV yimani amkelaka the channel that matters, the channel that matters the most. Aslavi pigzana nangoma Steve says yimani nyana. My baba is the only channel that matters to watch. I road to 10,000 subscribers. Big shout out to everyone who have subscribed. When I love you, go subscribe at Sikana and Nans. Ami Fosteriu. Futile. Emihlolo. Kuzo graduate amina. Kupase mani xikolo. Hey! Futhi swilo swa endleka. Futhi hey! Mingasuvule. Hey, kupase ngwenya. Kupase vakabhaloni. Yini yakuchaka le jeni nde ya chaka le school kona wena ukona le nilaku. Okay, thanks to Mr. Romantic for being on the previous episodes. The first episode was not planned, but he was with me, so it just happened. Since our unusual video kuva ku ri na vanhu la, so I'm that confident ku ri a na ha chavi ku endla video vanhu va ri kona nkarhi loyi a ni ta yimela ku ku ri kona ni endlaka video mavo. So sweswi ni more comfortable, I can do is the confidence. So swa tikanyana kuma swa ku i koho hi endla video, or sometimes no tongeriwa. But another thing is sometimes he just loses himself there loko a tshame laha a rivala kambe i le ku tekeni mavo. So swi gina swi va somehow. Mara honestly speaking, he's just unavailable, and you pull in a channel. So ni nge mi byeli vito ra channel sweswi, mara yena I Mr. Romantic. Loko tshika u vona video ya yena some wako Mr. Romantic, that's the guy I've been working with. Congratulations to Benny Mayengani ku va a pasini a UGM. Vanhu lava a va n'wi moka ni va ku xikolo a nga hiti. If there were 200,000 people lava va n'wi followaka Facebook and lava n'wi moka na va vulavula swa negative hi yena, vanhu valava I can guarantee you now va ku tala va vo a va yangi university, va ku tala va vo a va pasanga grade 12. And swi va somehow because vanhu lava n'wi moka ke vanhu lava a va fikanga laha ya nga fika kona. Ku byela ntiyiso xikolo xa hlupha, like xikolo xi somehow xikolo xa tika. Va yi vona hambi hina hi nga mbala swikipa swa le Wits hi ku tiva kahle ku le hi le Makamu. Le hi le Makamu but Wits hi le Makamu, like a Wits le Makamu hi jime ngopfu na hi jime ngopfu Timothy. Yi nga yi rhandzi Wits, but we never gave up. We fought. We fought. You degree me. You were looking at as a Nilan. Even though that was not the ultimate goal, but you say Carolina. So congratulations to that. Va been Mayengani va laha ku loko vo posta vana va vo va graduating va pasa grade 12 ku duma misava swi duma ni le ka tiko ra hina article so we mbuyangwani hambileswi nga ba 5 at distinction a zanga a vulavula hi so ngambi xo beni xo kuma distinction ya Xitsonga ya LO na ya religion xi na 3 ya distinction yi vone beni xi ti buma hi so. Mara I think it's a very proud moment loko n'wana wa pase kahle. Doesn't matter with distinction ya yini, distinction because if I olovini a yi ta va yi kumiwe hi vanhu hinkwavo mavona. So and yi hatli yi avoid ku yi tikuma yi ri university na n'wana wa yo ya ha lwela first degree. So hi swikandza leswi a ni lavaka hi swi languta. Ni kombela mi loko mi lava ti-tutorials ta maths, counting and many other subjects. We're expanding now. We have many people who are available to assist. Kombela mi ni kuma ka 0765661277, be the university level or at high school level. If you want it virtually, if you want it physically, we are available to help. So you reach out to us. We are them. And loko mi lava ni mfambisa mitlangu, master of ceremonies, MC, I'm available. But I need a charge and get into la mahala. So it lives in congratulations to Sol Makamu for putting another one in the bag. So last year ngoya itswale n'wana wa ku va yi ri when it's itswale n'wana leswaku yi tikumeri ka Giyani Land of Blood, the most kuna moya la, the most boring, annoying and unentertaining Xitsonga, Shitori, like the writers, the actors, the energy is just awful. No, no, go she hella. Oh, I would say, look, she hella, like you were still expecting more bars. Look, she hello, you wanna see it? Like it's the most annoying thing. Like yo, that's why I believe Martola Manugo balance Sul Makam because now wala senga. Like wala like they are just fighting shame. Reality of the matter, when things were nice, they never called him. Me now judge me for whatever. I don't care. And even if because Nefenia sold, and then you're going to tell me, yeah, 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 because we're others, I don't really give a damn shit about that. I'm just giving you my opinion. And my opinion, they do not reflect the realities of the things. So all I'm saying is that Giyani Land of Blood is the trash, like it's trash. The writers with the most highest respect to them, they're trash. They write nonsense, and if they can't take criticism, that's their own business. Like they write nonsense, and I don't know, like if you call someone like Zola, and then you think from where I'm sitting, knowing Solu knows how to work within the system and knows how to work outside the system. Mafanya brothers outside the system, Mafanya brothers, everything is out there. That's him owning himself. And then look, Araga Munganalon, he's being given directions. And I think for someone like that, it's very difficult because if director wanna go or you give him something that is not going to go with him, he can tell you no. That's how difficult it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be to manage to. Man, this is so Mara, if Soli can even himself can't make me to watch that thing, it's done. I'm no longer watching it again. I might speak nonsense about it because it's nonsense. Yeah, I can't do that because it is nonsense. So I might speak nonsense about it because it is honestly, I'm just being honest with y'all. Like in terms of like shalom with y'all. With y'all means with all of you. So for me, if Soli can't take me to watch Giyani Land of Blood, I'm done with that thing. Naina will be trash, will be among those who acted in season 2 to make it worse. Man, so that's how I see it. That thing is trash. That thing is trash, 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 trash. That thing. Like Shalolo Wisa. Imagine you take your time and say, okay, I'm going to watch Giyani Land of Blood. Or you spend your data and go to view and watch Giyani Land of Blood just to watch nonsense. Like they keep writing nonsense. There's no change. There's no improvement. Like they just flash. When you say an improvement, a little bit they go down. All they show us in Vendabia na manukuna zebra. Like what the fuck? What the hell? Like you who are being taken for a ride. Hey, who are being taken for a ride. Who are being taken for a ride. So I was still congratulating Makamu on giving another child. That's being on SABC is a big thing, man. Don't take it for granted. Even for his acting career will be documented somewhere. I know after acting there, he's going to tell us everything. You know, so you can tell us everything. And even if he gets exited in the most funniest way, he's going to tell us in his YouTube channel. So we will know. And the another one is I thought nervele xivongo xa mani loyi nervele xivongo xa mana Charlotte like mana Charlotte nkata Soli Makamu ni vone va poste hi Soli Makamu va hi bela caption yin'wana but loko u ri munhu loyi a nga na matihlo u ta vo swi this is 3 not se mani loyi a ta va ri na vana vanharhu so congratulations ka Makamu ku va va hoyizela xin'wana xihlangi hi ta xi twa ngomeni hi ta xi twa ngomeni xihlangi lexiya a ku naku and ku na Pensele from I don't know the last time he produced he released an album but like I think 2020 he released a single last time some F Team Timbana. Yeah, I've been giving myself time to listen to Timbani once again. The last time I was listening to Timbani in high school. So now I've given myself like with so maturity that I have, I was like, Timbani is the best, man. Wow, fuck. Timbani is the best. Like I've seen these so many people that do all these type of things and everything, but like Timbani is the best, man. Like when was like I see all these upcoming rappers and everything. But Mabulandlela, they must document the. I think I must ask for Timbani's documentary, because there is this other line that he said in his part of life song. Va ri ni repa hi xilo xin'we a va lava ni repa yini na longa is a va lava ni repa hi yini ku ve this is the only thing I know ni vulavula xitori xa mehe, I'm telling my true story. Man, like even the languages that you use, Mtimbani is the best. Lava van'wani vo zama sham, like I'm just being honest with y'all, man. This is so that's the thing. um for me is the best, sham. For me is the best. For me is the best. I give him all the credits, Shem. And last, I want to speak about Master KG and Makhadzi. Makhadzi sama ngoma leya chukele. Liya ku la Mr. Ba. Hey, the joy assas. What another mama no? O ti dlayisile Makhadzi, o ti dlayisile. Yo go famba over byeletela leswaku wena na vulombe ku ve machangani wa mativa ma rhandza vulombe. Yeah, so all there is like Makhadzi a ni vula nghoma liya yi na chukele, loko va famba va tlhela va vuya. Master KG left here and then they're back together, and congratulations to them once again. But for me, that's a fake love, that's a business love, man. That's why minkarhi yin'wana swi kahle ku vona ku munhu u rhandzanaka na yena, what does he bring on the table. For example, I always give this example, or I once did, yeah, Mr. Bao na Liloka. Liloka married that man because he knows what he stands to gain. And that guy married that other guy, that other girl, because he knows what he stands to gain. So this that type of a relationship is a business love. Liloka Mr. Bao a cheater, he will never leave him. That's the same thing with Master KG and Makhadzi. Even if the other person is cheating, they will never leave each other because they know they're in a transaction. That's not pure love. People can hate me for this opinion. I really don't give a damn shit. But all I'm saying is that's not a pure love. It's a transaction. Lava nga yi tiveki transaction yi ku u teka 500 to share something and then va ku nyika something. It's a barter exchange. Mahito hina hi nga nghena ka auditorium, hi nga nghena xikolo. Hi na vo fana na va Beni. Phela hina hi ngheneni xikolo. Hi teka tintangha ta vo Beni in terms of qualifications. So yeah. And vanhu va xi hleki na ku xi hete 5 years i ku mi young university va ku tala van'we mi ta swi twisisa ku why a yi teki 5 years. Xikolo xa ha ba, xikolo hi ta ku manya, and he's a busy, like he's a busy man, he's taking care of his families na vana va ye vo tala, ma twisisa nyana. So he had to balance that life. But at the end of the day, what's inspired is that at the age of 48, Benny Mayengani went to school. That's one. Here's another thing that Benny Mayengani, the biggest mistake Benny Mayengani made. So when Ben Mayengani joined the EFF, he knew like he was under Wushuluman, so and he was building a machine that is bigger than Wushuluman. Wushuluman and Dumbin, Wuya Aga in Jaltan. Do you think that those people can fund you? They know Ben Mayengani is a strong fan base in Lipompo, and that strong fan base he can influence it to turn it into EFF members to grow EFF. Wushuluman, the ANC comrades, those ones they know. Once you're in the ANC, you know what you are there for. You are not there to play. You are there for the money. You are there for everything. I had to go. If I speak about Shuluman in Tanzania or something like that, man, many and lay like many and lay if in Tanzania is so we should not be scared of unnecessary things. So I'm just putting it that onto into like I'm just saying it. If in Tanzania, if sit in Tanzania, then one way or another, I have to make it a mission to complete God's will, because I need that guy I'm going. So I must go and provoke him so so I think those guys they collapsed Peter Mukawa just to teach Benny Mayengani a lesson of how big they are. So they collapsed that thing, because if Benny Mayengani made that thing, it was going to be very expensive, man. This brand was going to be some, even if that money I filled up was not going to go to his account. Even if it 20 rand. But reality of the matter, if he made so much money if he made that event to be a success, he was going to make so much money, and he was going to even finish his house very, very, very soon. But they decided to cut him off, bit by bit, up until he got down. And thanks to COVID brought him down. Another thing that he made was a mistake. I think this was the mistake that he made, because The first mistake was joining the EFF, and then while he knows his managers are ANC people, how do you balance in that life? And you can't balance because they will always want to know. That's another thing that made Benny Mayengani not to go to parliament, because why would take a moon parliament? Yes, he's a member of the EFF, but when he's parliament, he's being managed by ANC people. He's being fed by ANC people. So it's very difficult to umuteka ungenza parliament abamu member ya EFF at parliament over Ringo Mandlungos, because Ringo Mandlungos is a member of EFF anga angana the associates that either ANC while ngwenya you're not associates the ANC. So tingwenya swo boha ti ringeta hi matimba hinkwawo ku n'wi khatakata futhi leyi i mihlolo leyiwa ayeye. So also boha va n'wi khata off, man. That's how he became less influential and leaving the EFF, because loko a ri ka EFF a swi n'wi nyika like a platform ya ka famba perform ka ti-EFF rallies, events and all those. Leswi a swi endla ku a market yin'wana outside the Vatsonga, because now I can tell you, mina I'm a EFF member. That's not something that we must debate. As you endla loko demand yi karhi yi jikajika or yi va somewhere, no n'wi dyondzisa phela yingiselani mhayi va va jaro ku la yi mbacha dani na sheti with or without mentionment wa movie. As you endla ku demand loko ku va na event case and is going to perform, loko ku va na event Jones is going to perform, loko ku va na event ina a swi tivi loko ya ka event ya EFF swi nga endleki Benny ko, and vanhu a va ringeta ku yimbelela tinghoma ta Benny. Ku na nghoma yin'wana yo give me more, me more and more, more and more, give me more, my baby, give me more, I want some more, my baby, give me more. So sweswo a swi nga endla ku a kurisa fan base ya yena and a kota ku kuma na ti-gigs outside Vatsonga, and this is, but like now influence ya Xilumani is one of the things that kills him. Wonder why? Because the only event they end up within Vatsonga, they can't get gigs outside Vatsonga. Like they can't get gigs in Joburg laha ku nga ri na market ya Vatsonga. Like their influence is so limited in Limpopo. It's just a Limpopo type of a thing just to make money. And that's how good they are. They are there for the business and they're executing their mandate very well. But as for me, if Benny can find a very good manager, forget about marketing team. It just that Benny, how do you take Manyangas, who depends on your traffic, to be your marketing person for your album? Like, I'm not shooting Manyangas, I'm just being honest. Like, that person depends on you to trend. And then now he's your marketing person. Why don't, because Benny has everything that Manyangatsi has. Manyangatsi isn't the champion. It's like me marketing album, yeah, so. And this is, what fan base do I have outside this fan base? On the market album, yeah, post. What fan base do I have outside fan base? So the only thing that he needed them was an outside fan base. I mean, outside person where I'm gonna influence. I think now you must take it to Twitter and leave Facebook. Now he's targeting another side. But when you can continue with Facebook, make sure Babatonga that are placed that are still happy with your service, and now go outside the Batsong and then make impact. He still has time, he still has the energy. Benny Mayengani is one of the best artists we ever have in Batsonga, and the most influential, the one and only that is making music relevant outside the Batsonga. I'm not shooting shots in other person, but I'm just telling my realities of my experiences. And when I'm on, we have my baba jaru kula imbacha dano na shiti la America, the channel that matters, the channel that matters the most. That is one. And there like a degree ya kalanga there was a lot of views when you kumang degree just use the someone's but in someone's details under degree there because the degree had fun well. That could be a very good opinion. The thing is that the reason why it was so difficult to comment on that matter was primarily because the way it broke to the market, to the internet, was primarily because it broke through a screenshot tabantu labangana Beni or Beni na yena va share the contact. So you can't trust a screenshot from someone. Ni nga teka number phone ya munhu sweswi ni yi solve ku solve Makamu ni ngengwenya post this. But how it became legit, official page ya Benny Mayengani, we all know his official page, and posted UJ alumni. Ngomi nga swi tivi swa ku UJ alumni i yini, i munhu loyi a nga graduate, loyi a nga na a certificate or degree ka that particular institution. So like loko vo swa pfumeleriwa na swo, which I don't think so, either you are a high school alumni loyi a nga ya university.